Hi, this is Frank Conniff, TV's Frank from Mystery Science Theater 3000 and Cinematic Titanic, and you're watching Super Happy Awesome Movie Time.
It's Super Happy Awesome Movie Time.
Hi, welcome back to Super Happy Awesome Movie Time. I'm Drosh. That's Jim. In the interest of fairness, and at the urging of some of our loyal fans, whose opinions we respect completely, we've decided to do a romantic comedy.
Rom-coms!
So we picked one at random. And here it is. This is Failure to Launch.
Sarah Jessica Parker!
Hi, I'm Amber.
And I'm Rosdower.
This movie is awesome.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Wait. You guys like this movie?
Wait, you two seem much too smart to fall for this kind of thing.
This isn't the deal we had.
Yeah, make nice with a review or we oblish pay the negatives net.
No. We review this legit, or not at all.
But you know, feel free to stick around and defend it.
Fine, but if we disagree...
You'll be in big trouble.
Okay.
This film is about the dreamy Trip, played by Matthew McConaughey. He's living with his parents, played by Kathy Bates and Terry Bradshaw.
He's 35 years old, and living with his folks. They hire Paula, played by Sarah Jessica Parker, to try and convince him to move out on his own, partially by pretending to be into things that he's into.
No, actually, she tries to build up his confidence without having sex with him so he will feel more independent and move out on his own.
Trip and Paula start to see each other, and then it starts to get serious.
Trip tries to dump her. He does it by trying to get Paula to dump him by showing her that he lives with his parents. But this backfires because Paula takes this entirely in stride. It becomes no longer just a job for Paula. She develops real feelings for him.
Paula discovers that Trip has deep emotional trauma in his past that makes him want to live with his folks.
Trip's friend, Ace, discovers what she's up to, and he uses it to blackmail her in order to get a date with her quirky roommate, Kit.
Ace tells their other friend, Demo, who tells Trip. Trip dumps Paula and moves out.
Paula is sad, Trip is sad. It's so sad!
So all their friends and family devise a plan to trick Trip and Paula. They tie up Trip and lock him in a room with Paula.
I wish we were making this part up. Everyone gets together to talk about it, and this is the best idea they could come up with. So while Paula and Trip are talking, everyone else is spying on them with a room full of webcams, and then they throw it up onto the wall of a coffee shop so everyone can see.
Yeah, I guess they could just say, hey, let's talk it out.
But it works. They get back together and he buys a boat.
I've seen more plausible plots on Gilligan's Island.
I've seen less deceitful relationships on Jerry Springer. But I guess the big question is, what is it about these movies that women love so much and men hate so much?
It's really all about the fantasy.
In these movies, everyone has a chance for happiness.
And it's real, so it can overcome all the problems.
So you like it even though it's not that realistic?
Hey, you guys like X-Men. That's even less realistic.
Well, yeah, but...
It's the same thing that draws women to romance novels in the bridal industry.
So all women like romantic comedies?
Do all men like sports? Of course not. It's far from universal, and sometimes we get frustrated with them.
Especially the ones written by men.
Where they paint women with really broad strokes.
Like Failure to Launch.
But there's really nothing for the guys in these films.
This movie tries. We see the guys doing guy things like cross-country biking, rock climbing, and paintball.
Yeah, all of that extreme stuff that was so popular back in the 90s.
And they also brought in champion Steelers quarterback Terry Bradshaw.
Is that why he's famous? Again, a really out-of-date way to try and bring guys in.
No, I guess it doesn't really work here.
Well, some of these scenes, they set them up in a sporting situation just so they can have a couple lines of dialogue.
It's a cheat. There's no real payoff on these scenes. Here, let's add one to this review here.
Boy, Amber and Rousdower sure are insistent that we like this film.
Yeah, they sure are. 2, 3, 4...
That was rather pointless.
Crap, don't agree with them.
Well, if you excuse us, ladies, come on. We need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we need to... What?
Come on. I think the blue one likes you.
You can't let them win like that.
I know, but I can't help it. I'm starting to see their point. And Drosh is so dreamy.
Oh, no way. But you know, that gym would be cute if, well, you know.
Wait, this isn't the bathroom.
I know.
But now I have to go.
I just wanted to make a point without Amber around. You know, I don't know why, but it's really important what she thinks of me. Do you think she likes me?
Dude, quit it.
Quit what?
You're doing that thing that they do in rom-coms, where we're talking about members of the opposite sex when they're not around. It's a staple of rom-coms, and it's a sign of not knowing how to write for members of the opposite sex.
And then he'd do a dance with all the leprechauns, and I'd hug him and squeeze him and call him Jim.
It's like I don't even know you.
You're right. Let's stop talking about Amber. What are we doing here?
We're doing a thing that guys do when they're alone.
That's right. Eating waffles. I miss Amber. She's so complex.
Quick, Rousdower, we have to prepare for what they're going to say next to cut the movie down. What would Jim and Drosh hate?
I bet they'd hate how animals keep biting that guy in the film.
That was pretty lame.
And predictable. Trash.
Why, hello.
Miss us?
Whatever. Hey, didn't you guys like the scene where they were rock climbing?
Trip got bit by a lizard and he fell 40 feet onto the forest floor.
Yeah, he should be dead.
He landed on leaves.
Dead. The rest of this movie, he's a ghost.
They should have called this movie Failure to Sixth Sense.
Rousdower, no!
I'm beginning to hate this movie. It's insulting to women. It talks down to its intended audience.
Worse than that, rom-coms reduce everyone, women and men, into nothing but emotional, bungling train wrecks.
They're all hapless and incompetent, and they lie to each other constantly.
That's true. There isn't a single relationship in this movie that isn't full of lies.
Why can't people in these things just communicate honestly, like adults?
Because the writing is so weak, there wouldn't be a plot then.
Ahem! William H. Shakespeare. In Much Ado About Nothing, Beatrice and Benedict lie to each other throughout the entire play, and then their friends lie to them to make them think that they like each other.
Wait, did you just compare this crapper of a movie to Shakespeare?
She's pretty ballsy.
There are more lies in this movie than there are in an entire season of House. Is that anything to base a relationship on?
Oh yeah? Well, your nose hair is unruly.
Oh, well, you're not really a blonde.
Huh. So, what are we gonna do to get them back together?
Wait, the script says that we comically rip each other's clothes off.
Wait a minute. It's worse than that. We're actually trapped inside a romantic comedy now. And the only way out is for us to ham-handedly enforce a super wacky ending.
Do you think it'll work?
It has to. You know what to do.
Right.
Thundercats are go! Hey, Drosh, look.
Hey, Amber.
I don't want to talk about it.
But there's been a horrible accident. Jim spelled fashion all over the place.
Fashion?
Excellent, let's go.
There's no fashion here. Let me out!
You have real feelings?
Of course I have real feelings.
For what?
For you. And believe me, I did not want that because I had a good life before you. Well, not good, but it was okay. It was empty, actually, but at least I was blissfully unaware of how miserable I was. Whereas now, because of you, I am acutely aware of how completely and totally unhappy I am. Thank you for that.
So what do we do now?
It's actually quite simple. You just have to decide. Do you want to spend the rest of your life having fun? Or do you want to spend it with me?
Huh. What an emotionally vulnerable moment. Wait, are you guys spying on them?
Uh-huh.
Whoa, you guys are terrible people. Man, this movie sucked.
Thank you. This could be the beginning of a platonic fondness.
Don't push your luck.
Do you really want me to answer that?
I have to come clean. I hated failure to launch. I only pretended to like it to create artificial conflict and deceit in order to get closer to you. I guess that I'm a victim of believing that romantic comedies would actually be capable of providing a realistic portrayal of human relationships. I guess I was wrong.
Good taste in movies is so romantic.
Do I smell waffles?